Hi everyone, it's Ariel. I just felt like making a new video, and I decided to actually ask for a topic today. And the topic that was provided me by Chase Angel Hall. Correct me if I'm saying your last name wrong. I'm sorry. Was to talk about myself a little bit. And I've never really done this before because, quite frankly, I hadn't thought about it because it's like my YouTube channel is kind of like everything. It's not really about me, and my page is definitely not about me, and neither is my website, so I didn't really think about talking about myself. And every now and then I post like admin facts on on Music Equals Life, but I guess you're right, you kind of deserve to know a little bit about me. So thank you for your topic, and I don't really know where to start, so I guess I'll start off with my name's Ariel, for those who don't know. I'm 19, almost 20. I'll be 20 in May. I live in Florida, the west coast of Florida, actually. I don't give out my town just for safety reasons. It's nothing against you guys. I don't think any of you guys like serial killers. I just prefer not to disclose my area. Those who know me know where I live, and that's how I'd like to keep it. But my dream is to live in Fort Lauderdale. That's the other coast of Florida. And ironically, if you can hear it, the song that is currently on is All Signs Point to Lauderdale by A Day to Remember. And I absolutely love that song. It's one of my all-time favorites because it's so powerful. Like the line that's on right now. Because it's like, I gotta do this right so they can't make a sound. Or, I can't live my life always backing down. I gotta do this right so they can't make a sound. Because I'm not here for nothing. At least I can say I stand for something. That's like incredible, and I just think it's ironic that the title, it's like all about getting out, hating the town you live in. Nobody gives a shit. Or give a fuck, as A Day to Remember just said. And the fact that it's like all signs point to Lauderdale, and I've been dying to move to Fort Lauderdale ever since I first went there in, for an Escape the Fate concert in 2011, early 2011 at that. Music is completely my life. I really didn't get into it much. Like, music has always been really important to me, but until I was like 14, I was the kid that was like, I hated black, I was terrified of Hot Topic, I actually swore I would never be friends with anybody that wore trips, I would never have piercings, never get tattoos, and now look at me. I am now drawn to anybody with trips. I own a pair myself. I was going to show you guys, but I can't quite find them at the moment. Hi there. See? I own a pair of trips now. The chains aren't on them right now because those are just washed. But, and I also have 2 tattoos. Here's the one. I don't know if you can see it. Here we go. Now you can see it. It's from my favorite song, Scars by Pop Roach. And if you really couldn't see it, it says, our scars remind us that the past is real. And then my other tattoo is, let me see if I can get my leg up, because it's on my leg. The other tattoo is this one. See? It's to me, it just means I love music. And, I didn't actually realize what a treble clef was when I got it, but I just thought it was pretty, so I got it. And to me, it just means I love music, so I guess it, you know, whatever works. I kind of want to put a Uni at 6 quote next to it. Like, I'm not sure exactly how I want to do it. I kind of thinking, like, go down my leg with it, like, next to that tattoo. It says, I'm married to the music, for better or for worse. That's from Bite My Tongue by Uni at 6, obviously. I'm a huge nerd when it comes to, well, not nerd, I'm a huge fanatic for lyrics. Like, I love the music, I love the singer, but it's like the singer is what drives it home to me. I've always been a big lyric person, and I can't really explain it. I can't play anything, I can't sing, I can't write music. But I decided, why not write about music? That's why I started Immortal Music. I have a whole video about that, which you can see right there. Yeah, there. Sorry, it's backwards on the screen. Yeah, I'm sure all of you understand. Yeah, you can see it right there. I will link it. My favorite song is Scars by Papa Roach. A couple other favorites are Legacy by Memphis Mayfire, Weightless by All Time Low, anything by 3 Days Grace. 3 Days Grace is fucking amazing. I love them to death. All Signs Point to Lauderdale by Day to Remember, and All I Want by Day to Remember. Then, like, the non-music stuff about me is I'm tiny. I am only 4'11". That really doesn't portray very well in videos, but I'm really short. Let's see. I have a major sweet tooth, like right here. The package of gummy bears. There you go. They're actually, these are kind of nasty, because I didn't realize when I bought them that they have, they mix 2 flavors together, and the only really good one is the cherry, melon, and strawberry lemon. The other ones are really kind of gross. I got them at the dollar store, and I'm like, ooh, let's try this, because I love gummy bears, and I love chocolate, and, like, any kind of sweets. Like, I mean, I like healthy stuff, too, but I've got major sweet tooth. Like, if you offer me a cookie, holy shit, I love cookies. Those are my favorite. My favorite color is purple. I don't know if you can actually see my walls right now. Well, you can see my curtain back there. Yeah, my whole room is kind of like that. I also collect posters. I still need to count them. I've mentioned this in several other videos. I have over, at least over 550 posters. That's actually, most of them are old, that I have gotten out of magazines like Popstar, Tiger Beat, and Bop. And I got them back when the Jonas Brothers were really big. And everyone makes fun of me for this, but I was one of those die-hard fans that actually saw them in 2009 and cried. And I'm a little ashamed, but at the same time I'm not. Because it's like, you know what? They meant a lot to me. And honestly, I think had I not been into them, I would have lost my best friend, I think, because she moved away after she and I had met about 6 months later. So we'd met 6 months before they moved or something like that. Like, it wasn't that long. And then they moved away, and she's the one that got me into them. Like, funniest story ever is I actually remember she was really into them when their first CD came out. It's About Time. And she turned it on, and I was literally like, what the okay, I didn't say what the fuck, because I didn't cuss. I was like, what the hell is this shit? Or, what the heck is this shit? Whatever I said. I was 13. And, it was really funny, because, like, she kept playing the CD over and over again. And I'm like, please, turn this crap off. And, which is funny, considering it was right at my alley then. I was obsessed with High School Musical and Hilary Duff back then. Think about that. That should prove to you guys how strange it is that I now listen to, like, hardcore things like Asking Alexandria and Memphis Mayfire and Of Mice and Men. But quite frankly, I think my little kid self would be afraid of myself right now, and I think that's hilarious on so many levels. But I remember she finally turned it off, and we went to go make cookies, and then she goes in the living room and turns on their Year 3000 video, and she had it on repeat for like an hour. And I finally got her to turn that off too. And by then, Year 3000 was stuck in my head. And I walked into her room and tried to figure out how to turn on her CD player. I was obsessed for 6 years after that. And honestly, I'm not really proud of it, but at the same time, I think that obsession really helped me get my research skills going good, where it's like, I need that now, because it's like, I'm a journalist. Like, you have to know what the fuck you're talking about. I've been a writer my entire life, so it's kind of not surprising that this ended up being my ultimate thing. I've been apparently writing since before I actually could. I used to draw out the stories when I was really little and tell my mom what to write. And I think that's pretty cool that I used to do that. And I also, throughout my life, I wanted to be a vet. I wanted to be a singer, and then I realized I can't sing. Plus I have horrible stage fright. Let's see, what else is there? Oh, I wanted to be a vet. I wanted to be just a normal writer. I wanted to be a graphic designer, a web designer. There's been so many things I want to do. And except for the vet thing, pretty much everything's been combined. Because when I was really little too, before I actually wanted to be a writer, I wanted to be an artist. And in a way, I kind of am an artist. Because it's like, I write. And it's like, writing is art. So I think it's really cool that I kind of been like living out my lifelong dream, and like it's slowly just built into so much more. I'm a strong believer in you can do anything as long as you set your mind to it and you work hard. Because I mean, it's not just going to land in front of you. You aren't just going to be like, boom, one day you're doing what you want. You will have to work for it, and some days you will feel like you can't do this, and then something major will happen, like, and then you'll be like, holy shit, I can do this. And I am kind of like that. My mom once actually told me, when I got the first interview with, first big band that I actually interviewed was, Mayday Parade, and I didn't tell my mom that I was emailing them, and I only told my mom that I did it after I had already gotten a response. And I'm like, I can still remember it to this day. It was last November. It was November 2011. Well, no, that's when I got the answers. I sent it in like October, but she responded to me and was like, "You can't do it in person, but here you go. You can have your interview." I can still remember reading that, going, "Oh my god!" I remember freaking out and being like, "Mom, you will not believe this! Oh my god!" And she told me, she's like, "I'm so proud of you, but I'm so glad you didn't tell me that you wanted to do it, because I would have told you not to bother." And that's something else too that really kind of hits home for me, is it's like a day to remember said, you gotta keep your head up, your hopes up high and your head down low, because dream as big as you fucking want, as big as your imagination can take you, but you gotta make sure that you know that you might not get it, you might not get anywhere. And like, I kind of wonder if maybe that's like my homeschool side, because I was homeschooled. I went to public school, and then mom took us out in 5th grade, and I was homeschooled all through, like from the middle of 5th grade on all the way through senior year. And I actually could have graduated 2 years early. Mom said no. That means I could have graduated when I was 15. Like, I had enough credits. I could have done it. But mom was like, "You're not going to be able to find a job anyway," and I still don't have a paying job. And that being said, though, I am working every single day. I have the page, I have the website, and I have my own band that I manage, We're All Virus, and I'm trying very hard to get them known. It's not easy, but I'm trying. And that was really good timing, iPod. It is now playing, I don't know if you can hear it, I think you can. It's now playing All I Want, considering I just quoted it. I don't know, and I really sit there and like, you know what, you can't tell people what you're doing sometimes, because they're just going to talk you out of it. They're not going to believe in you. You have to believe in yourself. And again, to quote a day to remember, I love their lyrics. They have such powerful, right there lyrics. Like they said at one point, they're like, if you take it from me, live your life for yourself, because when it's all said and done, you don't need anyone else. And it's true. If you ask me, it's very true. I cannot tell you the amount of times I've been like, people suck, I hate them, I don't want them around, blah blah blah. But at the same time, it's like, some people are great. Like, frankly, I'm not antisocial, obviously. I'm very busy most of the time. I just try to keep to a certain amount of people. I only hang out with like 5 people on a regular basis, and 3 of them are in We're All Virus, and then the 4th is, I met him through them, actually. He's complicated. Can't really explain him. He's kind of their roadie, and he's like become a really, really good friend of mine, and that's just sort of complicated. If he sees this video, he's probably gonna text me and be like, "What the fuck?" Because he'll know I'm talking about him. I don't know, and sometimes people get bored of me. I personally, you guys have no idea what it means to me to see you guys on my page talking and being like, they want to be me. And I'm like, the fact that people actually like what I say and say they wish they were me, whoa. It brings a tear to my eye, because I'm like, I never thought this would happen. I never thought people would actually care. It's like, I don't feel any different most of the time. And it's like, the only time I feel different is when I walk into a room that most people aren't allowed. Like, I'm so honored that I've gotten to interview one of my favorite bands. I got to interview, like I said, Mayday Parade. At the time, they were one of my all-time favorite bands. They're still amazing, but they're not one of my all-time favorite now. Later that year, actually only a month later, I got to interview Art of Dying. They're still one of my favorites to this day. And I got to interview their bassist, Kale, who is the lead Adam Gontier from 3 Days Grace's first cousin and best friend. Adam is like my inspiration. I love that man to death. Like, his lyrics inspire me so much. They're beautiful, and that 3 Days Grace is the first band I actually ever got into. A rock band, I mean. It was 3 Days Grace, My Chemical Romance, and Bolt My Valentine. Those were what started it for me. And a little bit of Avenged Sevenfold, but I don't care for them that much. Music is really my life, and I actually get very much so insulted when people are like, it's just music. It is never just music. I don't care if it's meaningful or not, it's never just music. Because it's like, even if, like, I'll use, for example, I Feel Like Dancing by All Time Low. Totally pointless song. It's just about going out having fun, and it's literally just picking on the modern music that's like pop. Even All Time Low will tell you that, the videos especially. It's just a fun song, but it could make somebody's life so much better. It could save a life, because think about it. If someone's like really depressed and then they turn that song on and it makes them smile, that may have just saved them from cutting themselves or killing themselves or whatever. And I think that's incredible. And then the fact that lyrics to me, music in general, but most of the lyrics, are the window to somebody's soul. They are opening their heart and pouring it out to people every single day. And I think that is like the bravest thing ever. I think I'll make a different video about this. So, because this one's getting really long, and I could go on about the music thing forever. So I probably will make another video. If you guys have any more questions, if you guys have any questions about like what you'd like to know about me that I didn't actually touch on, please comment, tell me. I will definitely do a different video. I have a Q&A video actually planned, but I need more questions, because the one kid on my page, Kian, that's his name, Kian, he submitted 4 questions to me, but that's it, that's all I've got. So, yeah, comments, questions, whatever, I will happily answer them. I actually really like making videos. Lately, I've been more on a kick to make videos than I have been to write, and I don't know why. I think it's just, I've realized people watch videos more than they read lately. And it's just a generation today, I think. But, I'm gonna go because this video is really long, so I might make a part 2 if you guys want. I'm definitely gonna make a video about the whole music thing, why it means so much, and what I think about it. So, if that sounds interesting, absolutely tell me. If not, too bad, because I'm probably gonna do it anyway. I guess I'll go now. Bye.